How to become a real estate investor in Florida. Did you know that Noelle Randall is a real estate multimillionaire, entrepreneur, mentor, mom of 5, and so much more? But I started investing in real estate in Florida when I lived in another state. In this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how to invest in Florida real estate from any state, whether you're in Florida or not, and why you can make a lot of money investing in Florida. Let's go.
Noelle. Yeah, she can fix that. If you gotta get it done, all you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
So let's get right into it. Investing in Florida has been one of the best decisions that I ever made. I literally started investing in Florida while I was living in Dallas, Texas. One of my students told me that we could actually rent properties around this area, again, Orlando area, kind of near Disney World, and we could make more than 3 times per property than I was making on my average rental properties. I almost could not believe it when he told me this, so I had to check it out. So let me tell you how we did it and how you could do it too, and all of the opportunities that have come along since then. So around 2017, I had a student that was living in the Orlando, Florida area. He was a young guy and he was telling me how he wanted to invest in rental properties and do Airbnbs, and that these Airbnb or short-term rental properties could make 3 times what my vacant, unfurnished rental properties were making around the country. Let me explain. So I had rental properties, and on average, I would make about $300 per month per property. So let's say, for example, I had a property, it was a home, and the mortgage was $1,200 per month. Well, I would get a lease on the property for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and my tenant would be paying about $1,500 per month. And so that would be about $300 per month in cash flow. Now, there's other things that comes along with real estate investing, so you'll probably know that $300 per month is really not that much. Well, this student told me we could rent properties, apartments basically, around Orlando, around Kissimmee, and we would make $1,000 to $1,500 per month per property. Well, I was in and I decided to invest. We ended up getting about 4 or 5 apartments. We furnished them, put the towels, put them all together and put them on Airbnb. And lo and behold, after about 30 to 45 days, this student proved me correct. I literally decided that this was a great market to be in, and I actually relocated to Florida in 2019 to do even more short-term rentals. Florida has been one of the best real estate markets for many years. When you look at the demographics of Florida, it gets so much tourism, and there is so much great things going on in regards to migration. Many people are moving to Florida, not just the Orlando area, but the entire state of Florida. And real estate, the real estate market has been very stable, consistent, and it's growing in the area. Additionally, there are some also great economics about Florida. There are more jobs being created here, especially in the Orlando area. The airports have been upgraded, and it is showing a lot of economic growth. Florida has been one of the best states to invest in for many, many years in, way before I even got here, and there's even more opportunity. And the great thing about investing in real estate in Florida is you don't actually have to live in Florida to actually make this money. Let me explain. As I mentioned before, I did not first live in Florida when I started first investing in here. I actually lived in Dallas, Florida. I had a student that was here. He put the properties together, and essentially he was the property manager. Well, fast forward today, I actually am a licensed Florida broker, and I have a property management company, and I help lots of investors buy homes here, and we property manage them for them, whether they want short-term tenants or whether they want to do short-term rentals like Airbnb. As I mentioned before, our Airbnb properties are very profitable. This is because tourism to the Florida area has grown exponentially. Taking outside of the pandemic, when everyone was trapped in their house, this has been a really great business for us. So many people travel to the Orlando area for Disney World, SeaWorld, Universal Studios, International Drive, different conferences, comic conferences, and so many other things. Now, you also have great beaches here. You have great areas like Clearwater, Tampa, Daytona, Miami, Jacksonville, Tallahassee has great colleges. I really could go on and on about all of the great economics of Florida and how many different types of real estate investing you could do here. Not only could you do the short-term rentals, the Airbnbs like we do in the Disney area and make a big cash flow, and we're seeing great appreciation, meaning our homes are going up in value and I'm able to sell my properties and make hundreds of thousands of dollars after just owning them a couple of years. You actually could even do student housing. You can do homes by the beach and have those vacation rental type of homes. You could even just do straight up rental properties. Because of the migration to Florida and many people moving, a lot of retirees from up north retire to Florida, we are seeing exponential growth in Florida, and it has been an amazing real estate market. So let me tell you how you can get involved. Comment below and tell me what area of Florida you are interested in. Like I said, I'm in the Orlando, Kissimmee area, but I also invest in Tampa, Clearwater, Miami, and Jacksonville, and so many other areas in Florida. What areas in Florida are you interested in investing in? Comment below and let's have a conversation, and reach out in the comments and let me know if you need any help. I'm here to help. So the first thing that you want to do if you actually want to invest in real estate in Florida is join the Florida Real Estate Investor Association. I am the proud president of the Florida Real Estate Investor Association. You can find us at FLREIA.org. You can join for only $99 per year. This will give you access to our meetings, and it will give you access to the deals that we are doing. It will give you access to our lenders so that you can get funding, because you can literally buy a home, and in many cases you don't have to use any of your own money. You can buy it as a second home. You can buy it as an investment property. In many cases you can even use business funding and business credit as the down payment. There are so many creative ways to buy real estate in Florida, even if you don't live here. So you want to join a real estate investor association so that you can get educated, and more importantly, so you can get a network of investors that are telling you what areas are good to invest in, how to do it, what are the best property management companies, how much you should be charging, how much you should be paying for homes, what's going on in the real estate market, and so much more. I literally would be here all day telling you about the Florida Real Estate Investor Association, but you can go to FLREIA.org right now and join, and you can even come to one of our meetings. Literally, this will help you invest in real estate in Florida, and we have information on the entire state's market because, like I said, I am the president and I am also a licensed Florida real estate broker. You can also come to one of our events in Florida. The best way to know if you actually want to invest in Florida is to actually visit us. We are having an event. We have an event once per year called the Grow Your Wealth event. The next one for 2024 is September 27th through the 29th. You can get your tickets right now by going to growyourwealthevent.com. You literally will travel to Florida. We'll take you on a tour of some of our rental properties. We'll give you a workbook. We'll teach you how to invest in real estate, and you will actually get to see for yourself and ask all of your questions and get access to the funding, the lenders, and everything that you need to invest. Again, coming to Florida is one of the best ways to know if you want to invest in Florida and one of the best ways to get started. So go to growyourwealthevent.com right now and get your tickets to the Grow Your Wealth event. I cannot wait to see you there. It is here in my home in Orlando, Florida, and I cannot wait for you to come and show you all that Florida has to offer. And then last but not least, decide. Decide what type of property you are going to invest in. Are you going to get a condo? Are you going to get a house? Are you going to get a house with a pool? Are you going to just buy a mobile home or an RV? There are so many different opportunities in Florida. We have age-restricted homes. Maybe you want to get into a home where retirees come, or maybe you just want to invest in a mobile home and you don't want to spend a lot. You literally do not have to spend a lot of money to start investing in real estate. You just have to make a decision. Once you join the Florida Real Estate Investor Association, which you can do at FLREIA.org right now, you literally will open up the gates to see how many different opportunities there are. You could even just buy land in Florida and build on it later. Again, so many different opportunities to invest. You just need to decide, do your research, and then decide what type of real estate you want to buy. You could even buy into some real estate projects that people are already developing. Because we are seeing so much growth in the state of Florida, there are so many new construction developments going on right now, and you could even be involved in owning a piece of an apartment complex. Literally just go to noelrandall.com/invest, and you can find out different opportunities of different apartment complexes that we are building in this state and in other states. Florida has so many different great investment opportunities, and I want to make sure that you do something so that you can literally grow your wealth. If you want to learn more about real estate investing and you're really not sure, get my book absolutely free. Just go to noelsfreebook.com. We will ship you this book. You just cover the shipping. This book, Real Estate Millionaire Secrets, is almost sold out and supplies are limited, but we will ship your book immediately if you go there today. That's noelsfreebook.com. This book has all of my secrets on how to invest in real estate, in many cases without using your own credit or your own personal funds. This book is a wealth of knowledge that I have poured my heart into, and it shares all of my real estate investing secrets. You can get this book absolutely free at noelsfreebook.com. You just cover the shipping. Again, that's Noelle, Noelle with an S, free, FREE, book, BOOK.com. Go today. This book is life-changing. I just want to make sure that you have all of the knowledge, all of the resources, and all the tools that you need to be successful. This is Noelle, to your success.